All right, guys. So we're gonna listen to the press conference from the Kiely Rodni case that happened today. The press conference. So let's listen to that. I might pause a little bit if I hear something that I want to talk about, but let's listen in on this.
Appreciate everyone's response and being here today to get some more information into our investigation. Uh, we have been working with the family and really since the very beginning trying to make sure that we focus on all of our efforts being for the family.
I just I don't want to be a dickhead here, but I'm gonna be a dickhead here. These cops and the FBI had sonar boats in the water and helicopters with sonar flying over the water and could not find this car in 14 foot of water. Not really a hole, not real deep. 14 foot of water. And they could not find this car. Adventures with Purpose comes in and finds the car in less than 2 hours, from what I hear. At first, they were saying it took Adventures with Purpose 3 hours, but I heard today like it was less than 2 hours. It took them to find this car. 2 hours. And the police department and the FBI couldn't find it for a few days that they were searching out there. Doesn't make any sense to me. That's just my opinion.
And at this time, last night we did receive some information of the recovery of the vehicle that we've been searching for, and it was located inside the Prosser Lake. It was located within a search zone that we have been searching since the very beginning of our operation. We were very fortunate that we had the assistance of a volunteer group, the Adventures with Purpose, that came out with some very specific expertise and were able to help us in locating the vehicle that we had been searching for.
No, they didn't help you locate it. They located it for you guys. They found it, and the FBI and the police department couldn't. That's crazy. Our FBI needs to be trained better.
For several weeks. It's at these times that we really want to recognize the reason why we're all here, and that is for this family. We've said that from day one with our staff, the incredible amount of collaboration that we've received from our partners in this region. Clearly being a mountain town, we're used to having great collaboration, knowing that none of us have enough resources to go around. But when we all work together, I think it is an incredible show of how committed all of our agencies are for our community here. Working hand in hand in unified command, joint command with the Placer County Sheriff's Office. Folks from California Highway Patrol, the Truckee Police Department, and our friends from the Federal Bureau of Investigations. The amount of effort that all of these agencies put together really truly is what.
Yeah, but you guys were done searching the water. That I get it. They searched. But it still pisses me off. Like, they were done. They weren't going to search the water anymore, guys. They were done. Like, the FBI and the Truckee Police Department and the Sheriff's Department were done. They were done searching the water. They weren't going to search anymore. So if Adventures with Purpose would have not come out and searched the water, we'd still be thinking this girl could possibly be alive. We'd still think that. Because these guys were done. And the girl's car was out there the whole time. I don't know, it pisses me off.
We're here today. And as we eliminated a lot of tips and information that was coming in, I think it's very important to understand that all of that work did lead us to this time. And being able to focus on the services that we provide to our families here that are impacted.
Yep.
We recovered the vehicle. We recovered the vehicle last night. We have located a deceased.
Yeah, but you guys gave. You can come over here. You guys gave up on the case, and if Adventures of a Purpose would have never came and found the car, it had never been found. You guys were done. You weren't searching anymore. You were not gonna search anymore. And Adventures with Purpose found the car that you guys gave up on. I just don't. It doesn't make any sense. What's up?
When we can go out so you can do highway videos.
I'm gonna go out and probably right when Keenan gets out of school, because me and Mom's going to Sullivan, and you can probably go over there for a little while if you want.
Okay.
I'm sure she'll be okay with that. While we go to Sullivan.
Okay.
But yeah, probably in like the next 10 or 20 minutes or so.
Inside the vehicle. We believe it is our missing person. We have not been able to positively identify.
But the reason they can believe that, guys, is because the girl in the car was probably wearing the appropriate attire that people thought she was wearing that night.
It's more than likely where we are today, and we wanted to make sure that the family had all that information first. The last thing we want to do is have them learn information outside of our team. So I think that is one of the points that I really want to make sure that our communities know, and the folks that are watching today know, is truly how committed we've been throughout these last few weeks in coming to this resolution. It's still an active investigation, and I understand there will be, and that we will continue.
It should be, because this girl was killed no matter how you look at it. She was. Either she overdosed on some drugs and they pushed the car into the water, or she died because of illegal drugs that were at the party. That's pretty much how it's going to end. Like, I don't think it's just going to be alcohol in her system, and I don't even know if they can find alcohol in her system after 14 days, but they should be able to find drugs in her system after 14 days. And, yeah, this girl was probably murdered no matter how the fuck you look at it.
Continue to receive lots of questions regarding our investigation, and we will release what we can. But at this time, our commitment is to this family, and that is where we will consistently reach for making decisions on what we release. Again, it is still a very active investigation. So again, I appreciate everyone.
And hopefully it stays an active investigation. Like, hopefully they don't just say, oh, well, we found the car, she died, that's it. No, there's lots of fucking unanswered questions. Like, how the fuck did you cops not see the tire tracks leading down to the water? How did a guy 4 days ago fly a drone over it and see the car, put out a video about it, and you guys not even freaking say anything about this guy that found the car 4 days ago? Yeah, there's a lot of unanswered questions. And that person that found it, I can't think of his name, but I will post a video in my community tab after this, so you guys can go check out his video. He found the car 4 days ago.
In here, getting this information out, it is the reason why we're here is because of the community support and the amount of work that was put into this investigation, to where we could clearly identify very specific areas to search. The Adventures with Purpose folks did just a fantastic job at being able to locate the.
Yeah, they did your job for you after you did your job for 4 or 5 days and couldn't find the car. But yet, there was a gentleman, I can't remember his name, he's a YouTuber, that found the car 4 days ago. 4 days ago.
The vehicle as quickly as they did, based on, again, a lot of heavy lifting that the folks behind me have done throughout the last couple of weeks. So I appreciate.
They're taking credit for it. I don't get it. They shouldn't take any credit for this. They didn't find the car. Adventures with Purpose found the car. And some guy 4 days ago found the car. They didn't.
Everyone being here, and we'll open up for some questions.
So I'm going to end this part here, and then I'll put part 2 to this, which will be the question part. But yeah, these guys did a horrible job, in my opinion, with this case. Like, with the Gabby and Brian shit, the FBI and the cops there did a horrible job. The Summer Wells story, the cops and the FBI there did a horrible job. Like, train the FBI to be better cops, because what the fuck?